Welcome to the community meeting for the proposed middle school attendance boundary changes. The purpose of this meeting is to provide the community with information, address questions, and collect comments concerning the proposed attendance boundary changes. This presentation will offer you the site information and the next steps in the process. After the presentation, you may ask staff specific questions and complete a comment sheet. An internal stakeholders meeting was held to review and analyze the proposed boundary changes consisting of various school district departments. Each stakeholder has the knowledge base to review how the proposed attendance boundary changes may impact their area of expertise. The internal stakeholders reviewed and considered a number of factors, including available capacity, student enrollments, anticipated growth, transportation, and keeping neighborhoods together if at all possible. Ensuring a balance of enrollments with respect to capacity requires a series of assumptions, including the stay rate of the school, the pace of residential growth, and the number of students that are generated by each home. The district must estimate the future enrollment based on these assumptions. Several scenarios were considered, and district leaders agreed to move forward with the current proposal for public review and comment. The South County area continues to experience high residential growth, resulting in increased student enrollment. Enrollments at middle schools in the South County area are projected to substantially grow in the next 3 years based on the approved residential developments in the area. Therefore, the district must redistribute students to help relieve overcrowding at Barrington and Randall middle schools by utilizing available capacity at adjacent middle schools. These are the current middle school boundaries. This table displays the current utilization and growth within the existing attendance boundaries. Barrington and Randall middle schools are currently overcrowded and will continue to grow, while Rogers, Mann, and Junta are underutilized. The internal stakeholders group developed this scenario in order to balance enrollments in the area. Students are proposed to shift from Barrington to Rogers, Barrington to Randall, from Rogers to Junta, from Mulrennan to Mann, and Randall to Mulrennan. River Glen, Countryside Village, Bell Creek Hammocks North, and Boyette Springs are proposed to be reassigned from Barrington to Rogers. Fishhawk Ranch Townhomes and Bayberry Glen are proposed to be reassigned from Barrington to Randall. Fishhawk Ranch is proposed to be reassigned from Barrington to Randall. Dorman Acres, Lynn Estates, and Channing Park are proposed to be reassigned from Barrington to Randall. Hickory Lake, Gallery Gardens, and Four Winds Estates are proposed to be reassigned from Rogers to Junta. Valrico Forest, Citrus Wood, Brandon Valrico Hills Estates, Miller Woods, Bonterra, St. Cloud Oaks, Buckhorn Oaks, Brandon Ridgeland, and Duncan Groves are proposed to be reassigned from Mulrennan to Mann. Twin Lakes, Canterbury Oaks, and River Hills Country Club are proposed to be reassigned from Randall to Mulrennan. Sydney Highlands, Somerset, Kings Mill, and Gwaltney Acres are proposed to be reassigned from Mulrennan to Mann. This represents the proposal with the full attendance boundaries. Overall, per the currently assigned student data, 1,403 students are proposed to be reassigned. This proposal will help relieve Barrington and Randall and will help prevent additional overcrowding, while increasing enrollments at underutilized middle schools. However, this area will continue to grow. The school district has plans to open a new middle school, UU, in August of 2022, which will absorb the enrollment generated by newly approved developments. Located at the tables in the center of the room are comment forms. Please complete a form and return it to the comment box. A summary of these comments will be provided to the school board prior to their consideration of the new proposed attendance boundary. If you have any additional questions after the meeting, you may contact staff or visit the attendance boundary website on the district's webpage. Now that you have the basic information of the proposal, you can visit various departments if you have additional questions or concerns. The tables are marked to identify the particular department or school. Staff will review the comments from the community outreach meetings and evaluate the proposal based on those comments. If any revisions are made, families will be contacted again to review the revisions online. Then, staff will take the final proposal to 2 school board meetings for consideration, projected in February of 2020. To access this presentation, maps, and general process information, please visit the district website at the link above and scroll to attendance boundary changes or by typing Go Boundaries into the search space on the district's main website. Thank you for your time and patience during this process. Staff is here to address your questions, and we ask that you please discuss your concerns in a respectful manner. Thank you again for joining us this evening.